My name's Quincy,
And my name's Kevin.
and this is Sentimental Men,
We're here to talk
and maybe scream.
about our favorite women in musical theater.
I'm at a loss for words.
This always happens, right? Like, anytime we go to like a big, cool, wicked thing, then it's like, what do I even have to say about that?
I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight.
I don't think I'm going to. How do you even want to talk about this? I guess we should start by saying that we, Quincy and I, the Sentimental Men, went to a screening of Wicked for Good this evening.
That was in honor of the Broadway casts of past and present.
Yes.
It was like all of the Wicked family in the
It was
house.
a fun room to watch a movie in.
It was like a fun room. It was a heartwarming room. It was a beautiful room. It was like...
Not you crying. Careful, you'll rust.
I do think it was good. I don't know about you. I didn't really think about this event until a couple hours before. Like, I didn't devote any mental space to it. And I'm actually very happy that that happened.
Yeah.
Because I was able to kind of just walk in and be present in the moment.
Oh, you want to talk about just walking in? I mean, let's start at the beginning of the evening.
Okay.
I don't know how long you were there before me, but I'm walking up to the venue. I'm walking up to the function.
I was kind of there for a while, which was surprising because you had told me you were on your way and I was coming from uptown and...
Anyway, so I'm walking up and I get a text and a call from you in rapid succession. I'm downstairs. Come down the escalator when you come in. I'm like, okay. So
Just because I knew it was like there was a lot of people and it was like kind of a confusing space.
And I'm grateful for it. Yeah. So I go, I get my little ticket. And I say, point me to the escalator. I have to find Quincy. I go down and I'm with my friend. I'm like, it's so easy to find Quincy in rooms like this because he's so tall. And I see Quincy straight across the room, couldn't be further from the bottom of the escalator. And then enough of the crowd parts that I'm like, oh, who's Quincy standing with? Oh, Quincy is standing with Ariana Grande. So not only am I running late to the function now, because now I'm the last person there. Now I'm like, oh, okay. Now this is happening.
You may have been the last person there.
I think I was.
We got to meet Miss Ariana Grande in the flesh.
We got to meet her. Oh my God. And we got to like be in like the first group of people to like watch her performance in this movie.
Yeah. Everyone there hadn't seen it yet, which was very fun and beautiful.
You made a point later on in the evening that it was funny because in that room, we didn't get any of the like surprised reactions that a normal audience might have.
Like the plot of Wicked takes some twists and turns, especially in Act 2.
Yeah, they did not get us with the plot.
It was a very vocal and reactive audience, but they just weren't reacting at the moments that I tend to think a normal audience would react at.
Yeah,
and I'm excited to see this movie with a normal audience. But I'm happy that this was our first experience.
We can't like talk about it too much.
Well, wait, before we talk about before we try to talk about the movie, my experience walking in was I was with my friend Summer and I walk in and within 30 seconds of walking in, I hear Quincy and I turn and who is it? It's Joan Grande. And I was like, oh my God. And then I talk. And she was like, I'm so sorry I missed you at the LA concert. I would have loved to say hello, which was just very sweet. And then she asked if I had seen the movie yet. And I said no. And she opens her purse. Opens her purse, whips it wide, pulls out a pack of Kleenex, and hands it to me without a word. Just direct eye contact.
Direct eye contact. She also gave me a pack of Kleenex.
And that honestly, Joan, thank you for that, because having that be the first experience I had as I walked into this crazy room, like hectic room, tight space, lots of people, a lot of energy. That like set the tone. I felt immediately put at ease and comfortable and happy, and it was just like a beautiful way to enter the space.
Yes. And also, I would like to say that Joan is a real girl's girl because when we took that picture, Joan whipped out her iPhone.
Our picture with Ariana.
Our picture with Ariana. Joan whipped out her phone and put that flashlight on, held it up.
And I think you see it in the photo. It's a great photo.
That's a true professional.
Yeah, so then the mixing and mingling all happened, and then we moved into the theater space, and they started the evening, and Mark Platt got up on stage, brought out John Chu, Winnie Holtzman, Stephen Schwartz, Ariana, forgetting anyone?
David Stone.
And David Stone, and they all talked about how meaningful it was for this to be the first screening of the movie for this group of people who have all done the show 8 times a week and been such a part of the legacy of the stage show. It was really, really beautiful and sweet. And I felt very lucky to just be included in the room. Like that was very special. And then the movie begins. And then the movie begins too.
Yeah. I mean,
can you give your brass tacks like assessment reaction on the movie?
My what?
Your brass tacks assessment.
Like my broad stroke?
Yeah, is that what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Brass tacks.
Yeah, sure. My brass tacks assessment of the movie is I think that this movie has like more to discover than the first movie.
Yes.
And like all of the new bits are so yummy. Like the 2 new songs, love. Both of them they're like well placed in the story.
Neither of them necessarily placed where I thought they were going to be placed too.
Yeah, I don't know if I like had a thought, but I like where they are.
For both songs, there was a moment in the movie where I thought the new song might be coming, and then it didn't. And then when the new song came, I was like, oh, that isn't even what I would think the song would be about, you know?
Yes, especially No Place Like Home.
Yeah.
I was wrong in both the placement and the content of that song.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But boy, is it a delicious choice.
It's really... Yeah. But yeah, all of the new bits are good. All of the new scenes are so good.
And there are new bits.
There's deeper character building.
Deeper world building.
Yeah, and I feel like, and we had predicted this, I think, or we had theorized this, that this movie is where you see a lot more of what they say when they're like, we took some of the book and some of the musical and some of, like, I think this movie, part 2 for Good, is a lot more political than the first part was in the way that the book is. That some of that I think gets lost in the stage show is the like nationwide scale of the politics of this.
Mm-hmm. I kept thinking about Into the Woods as I was watching this because it literally feels like Into the Woods Junior versus Into the Woods proper, where like Junior is the kind of like tied up with a bow storybook story, and then Act 2 shit just gets deep and dark and wild.
Yes. I love that comparison. That's a good...
And it was like, and it's a nice, after part 1 being what part 1 was, this does feel like such a nice, it's a welcome change in vibe.
Yeah, it was like, I think because part 1, as we have said, was so familiar feeling that it was like the big swings that they took in part two. I felt safe that they were going to pay off because we know that there are people, everyone involved, or somebody who like loved the stage show and loves the stage show enough to give us that like very honoring part one, you know?
Movie one does a wonderful job of showing a real journey for Elphaba while also keeping Glinda very heavy in the storyline. And it feels like movie two, you really see more of Glinda's arc fleshed out while also having Elphaba in the storyline.
I think I went in expecting to have Glinda more fleshed out. And so I was surprised that Elphaba also was quite a bit more fleshed out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think in on stage, especially in Act Two, I think Elphaba feels a little bit more present
Mm-hmm.
and fleshed out, maybe. But they both felt deeper.
Speaking of fleshed out, No Good Deed gives a real story. Real story.
Yeah.
In a way that like really amps up the song, I think.
I gasped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, same with
Ooh.
As Long As You're Mine. I said it after, but like I felt like I was either I was understanding As Long As You're Mine for the first time, or they were presenting it to me in a way that I had never thought to interpret it.
That is something I can't wait to talk about in specifics.
Mm-hmm.
Because I agree. I think the way it is
It builds.
staged is that the right word for it?
Yeah. And John Chu has like talked about his choice in doing that song.
With the ascension of it, but even like the beginning part of it, the way that
Mm-hmm.
that was staged, I was like,
Yeah.
and like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That was really special. There is a heartbreaking, honestly rude shot towards the end of the film that is just like rips your heart out.
Oh my God.
It's like
It's diabolical. Like,
and then it gets it gets so sad, guys. So sad and also so beautiful and
and
it's
there
just
it is really sad after that.
that's what I'll say about this movie is it takes the stakes of the story that it's telling very seriously in a way that I just don't think stage musicals allow for.
Yeah.
Um, so you
Yes.
really get to get into like the meat of this story
I think that's very fair. It takes it very like
for what
these
it
are real
is.
world problems.
It's a very timely movie, I will say.
I know, unfortunately, in these unprecedented times. Oh, you know what really gagged me, Quincy,
Mm-hmm.
was in a similar sense is the March of the Witch Hunters also really gagged me
Mm-hmm.
because that felt very world building and it was fun to see the way that is kind of intercut with other things that are happening at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I think a big act 2 qualm that people have is like the timeline of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the timeline felt clearer to me watching this movie.
And I mean, the waiting a year thing did actually help with that. That's also why I'm curious about how a double header will play because the characters do feel much more mature and grown up in the second movie. And I wonder
Hmm.
if watching them back to back will make that more difficult to like get on board with them being in such a different phase of their life in the second movie.
Yeah, interesting. I do want to go to a double feature though.
What else? Who else?
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Before we watched, whose performance were you most excited to see?
I was curious to see Michelle Yeoh in this second movie because I felt like this is where we were going to get a lot of her sinisterness. And yes, there is a lot of handography that's very fabulous.
It was all worth it for that scene. She was so striking in that scene. Oh my God. There was one close up of her like this. I gasped. It got a full gasp out of me.
Catfight scene is in the way that the catfight scene is iconic on stage. They have found a way to make a film version of it that is its own thing, but just as iconic.
It's perfect. That catfight scene.
Yeah, what were the moments that like top three moments?
Well, I'll answer it this way. Is going in, I had a couple moments that I was like, what is the visual of this going to be? Like the pressure feels high to get these visuals correct. And three instances in which I was pleased or surprised or exceeded my expectations. Bridges You've Crossed. One of the most stunning musical things I've ever seen on a movie screen.
And her Thank Goodness. Actually, the whole Thank Goodness sequence I was really into.
The whole sequence leading up to Thank Goodness. And then it built like what it builds to, what Thank Goodness is so beautiful. So I loved that.
Everyone's acting in this movie.
I know.
And why does it feel so different from the first movie? Because they were acting in the first movie too.
It's called range.
It's a different kind of acting.
I'm sitting there the whole time going, they're doing this, like you're saying, like totally different performances, but they're filming it at the same time.
That's what I really want to like talk to them about, because it felt very different and on its own from the first movie. But then I'm thinking, how are you filming like this movie one day, movie two the next day?
I don't know.
That's interesting because it's still so tonally consistent. I guess good direction, John Chu.
Good direction, John Chu. Good edit.
Good edit.
And great performances, obviously.
Yeah.
The second moment that exceeded my expectations was in Wonderful. Based on the glimpses that we saw in the trailer, I thought I knew what I was expecting. I did not know what I was expecting. And then, honestly, I was so gagged at For Good. Like, at just like the simplicity and the beauty.
Did the vocals feel extra live in this movie as compared to the first movie?
There was a couple moments where I was like, oh yeah, they sound in the room.
Lav-mic'd.
Yeah. There was one like wide shot during the new Glinda song where I was like, I know they cut to a wide because that bitch was crying and they had to cut to a good vocal. Oh my gosh. I will say Ariana Grande, the theater kid that she is, she gets to do a lot of running around, swirling a gown behind her. A lot of what must have just been a fucking delight. Ariana Grande, a physical comedian.
And her comedy is like different in this movie. It's still so funny, but I guess it's matured.
Cynthia gave me a no good deed on a scale I could not have fathomed.
She told us she was in everything Alphaba. I think she's a no good deed Alphaba.
I feel like she had to politely say that because we couldn't know.
We couldn't know.
I mean, I'm just like
what she had in store. And it elicited probably the biggest applause of the evening after that number, which when it's filled with Broadway Alphabas, that's high praise.
Definitely the biggest applause of the night. And I think like that even for a room full of people who have heard that song sung every which way, it still got us.
I would say the same for Ari's Thank Goodness. They both gave inspired and new choices.
Yeah, that's all we can say. That's all I'm allowed to say until the embargo is lifted. The other thing that I liked about Cynthia's performance is that in this movie, she is really also very physical in a very different way. Like, she is fully a superhero.
You get your flight vocabulary.
And then, speaking of No Good Deed, then you think, like, okay, she did all that in a blue room by herself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No Good Deed was so great.
I can't get over how the movie opens. The movie opens in a really stellar way that sets the tone.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And when I say opens, I mean like the first 15 minutes. You're just like locked in. You're locked in for the whole thing, but the first 15 minutes does a really good job at establishing what we're doing here.
John Chu gets a lot done in those first 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, it's also nice and clear, and it's like if you know where the story's going, you're like clicked in and on for the ride. Ah, yeah, that opening sequence is insane. And sad. Off the bat, it was like, hey, just so you know, this movie's gonna be
It'll
sad.
be a downer, but a beautiful downer, because I left with a full heart.
I do love the animals plot line plot lines is in this part too.
It's really
Oh
good.
my gosh, Dr. Dillamond.
I was kind of blacked out for the whole movie. I was just overstimulated and too excited. I need to see it again, which obviously we will.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Yes.
um, but it's excellent. Like it's really, really great.
It's really excellent and I can't wait to say more detailed things, better things about this movie.
We saw the Wicked movie. We
We
saw
saw the
Wicked movie
Wicked
part two.
Now I'm you from the last episode. This
Yeah.
was this was the last new Wicked we're ever gonna have.
Don't say that.
But you know what I mean? It's like there's nothing.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
And we'll see it again and again and again.
And again and again and again. I felt this way last year too. I like the first time I watched the movie, granted, very different setting the first time we watched it last year versus this year. But I'm in such a like intake mode where I'm just trying to like pick up as many details as as I can. But then, like you tell people you watch it, they're like, "Did you cry?" I'm like, honestly, I didn't have time to. I was I was trying to look at
You
the
were crying
costumes.
though.
It got me once or twice.
It's great. I can't wait to see it again.
I am obsessulated.
Obsessulated.
There's a lot of fun
I was
words.
gonna say there's more, yeah.
Yeah, the lexicon continues to grow.
Oh, that was so exciting to see. I want to see it again.
I'm just gagged that our first time watching it, we got to watch it with Ariana Grande and John M. Chu.
The movie is fantastic. I can't wait to see it again. I'm so excited for it to be out in the world.
This is gonna be another one where you're gonna go see it 6, 7, 8.
9, 10, 11, 12 times.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Wicked NBC special is happening on November 6th.
Okay. What are we doing for that?
So I actually am seeing Bat Boy at New York City Center that night.
Slay.
But the thing is, I've already seen it, so I don't feel that bad, and then we can still talk about it.
Okay, cool.
I was feeling bad that I wasn't going to hear the two new songs because they didn't play that live, but now I've heard the two new songs.
Okay, I need to find what gay bar in Hell's Kitchen is gonna be playing that live. I want to go watch that in a
That's a
room
good idea.
full
You
of
should
people.
pitch that to a gay bar if they're not doing that already.
I'll just call Mr. Biggs across the street.
Oh,
I
Mr.
won't even have to leave. Be home in 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, because are you boyfriendless right now, too?
And dogless.
Oh, so you can actually, like, hang out. Yeah, I'm seeing Bat Boy.
Hmm?
I'm seeing Bat Boy that night.
Well, I'll be out having fun, behaving like a slag.
All right, it's bedtime.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
You've been listening to Sentimental Men.
If you enjoyed this episode, let us know by leaving a rating and a review on whatever platform you're using to listen.
And to be sure you never miss a new episode, subscribe on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever else you get your podcasts.
If you're looking for a way to support the pod, you should join us on Patreon at patreon.com/sentmenpod. Patreon members get early releases, extended episodes, and more exclusive content.
Special thanks to Julia DeMarzo and Michaela Reynolds for our logo design and key art photography.
To get in touch, find us on TikTok, Instagram, or X at SentMenPod, or shoot us an email at sentmenpod@gmail.com.
Till next time, I'm Quincy.
And I'm Kevin.